Hi, I'm Dija. I'm going to share with you the yoga program Creative Spark. This program focuses on moving the energy in our being so that there's no stagnation and we have the spark to create, and on the sacral chakra, on svadistana, which is the house for our creative impulses. So whether you're an artist who needs their mojo for the music or the written expression or the verbal expression, whatever is your form of arts, or you're just living your life but want to have this extra ignition for creativity and fantasy and imagination to have a more juicy, enjoyable life, this is a beautiful sequence. So let's do something good for ourselves and practice. We will start our practice with preparing our spine and moving the energy already a little bit. So rolling down our head and going down vertebra by vertebra. Our knees are gently bent and going as far as it's comfortable. You can here use some blocks also. And keeping the knees bent, the head relaxed. And coming up again, vertebra by vertebra. Slowly listening to the body. And keeping the breath flowing one more time. Head goes down and the rest of the body follows slowly. As I'm coming closer to the ground, I bend my knees to find a comfortable position here. And I'm coming up vertebra by vertebra. And this time I'm also lifting my arms, pressing the pubic bone, the pelvis a bit forward, arching a little bit back. If there's any balance issue here, you can grab hold on the wall or on a chair and just feeling this tension here in the abdominal area with the pubic bone pressed forward, and from the rib cage up we are extending. And coming back down, diving in, the head goes down. And again going down with the knees bent, relaxing the spine after the extension. And one more time, coming up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, and arching back, keeping the eyes open to keep the balance, and breathing here a few times. You should feel your belly shaking. It's not as easy as it looks. And again, rolling back down. Maybe moving the head here and there, right and left, to relax the neck. And coming back up. And having the legs a little bit wider apart and bending the knees, we're going to release the hips a little bit. The pubic bone comes forward and back. We will keep doing this movement, especially the stiff hips. The pelvic floor carries a lot of stagnant energy, which also prevents our creativity. So we are going to loosen the pelvic area a little bit with these movements. And you can do it very slow. Inhale, arching back, exhale, and tucking the pelvic bone in. Inhale, exhale, and also play with the speed a little bit. And going really fast while you're keeping the breath regular. And that will do. And I'm leaning forward again, grabbing hold of the blocks. If this is too much for you, you can also grab hold on a table or a chair a bit higher up. And I'm going to make an H shape using my hip bones. So thinking about your hip bones and making a shape of 8. And try in the opposite direction. Keeping my neck relaxed so that there is no contraction and stiffness there. All the muscles that I don't need should stay relaxed, and that will do. And coming back up. And one more movement for the hips. Again, the legs are wide apart, and I'm making big circles. Even moving with my torso in the opposite direction to really reach out with my hips as far as they can go. Keeping my feet firmly on the ground, balanced, and opposite direction. And that will do. Now I will perform the grasshopper variations, Shalabhasana. I won't need the blocks for that. And rolling down into the ground, find a comfortable way of lying down on the ground. And my arms are first in the front. First relax all the groups of muscles into the ground, keeping your chin on the ground. Your toes are pointing towards each other. Your abdomen is relaxed, allowing you to breathe in and out deeply. And now lifting the left leg up together with the right arm. The chin is on the ground. And bringing it back down. One more time, and inhaling, lifting the right arm and the left leg up. My hand is trying to reach somewhere there. My left foot is being pulled. And exhale down. And one last time, inhale up. And exhale down. If it's too complicated to move both of them, you can go gradually. You can first reach out with your arm, bring it down, and then reach out with your leg and bring it down. And let's try this way, with the right leg up, and down, left arm up, and down, right leg up, and down, left arm up, long arm and down. And let's try them both together. Up, my body is really long as if it's being pulled in opposite directions, and down. And now bringing my hands under my thighs and fists. My fists are looking downward, and lifting both legs up, not too far from the floor, or not trying to go too strong. Just the thighs should be off the floor. And taking 3 breaths here. And relax. And you can make a little pillow with your hands, a fist on the ground, and your forehead resting on it, just to relax into the ground. And now coming in a seated posture, supporting my body with my hands, going back. We will do Kapotasana. For that I will use the bolster as a support, as a prop. How to use the bolster? I can basically perform the asana sitting on the bolster. My right leg will be bent forward and my left leg will be stretched out. And I won't need a lot of flexibility here because basically the bolster is going to do the job for me. And I am arching my body as far as it's comfortable. You can go a little bit more forward and arch here as far as it's comfortable for you, as long as you feel a bit of stretch here. The main stretch that I want to feel is in this region, from the pubic bone up. For some of you it may be a very deep stretch all the way up. For others this is already enough. So find what works for you and keep breathing. And stepping a little bit forward as far as it's comfortable again, into a little forward bend. If you can go all the way down, great. If not, you can even use props here, blocks here. So find what's comfortable and stay for a few moments there. And walking your hands back up and bringing the left foot forward. And now we are going to perform it in the opposite direction, bending the left forward and extending out our right leg. Please take your time to find really a comfortable, relaxed position. Maybe you need more pillows under your hips or less. So find what works best for you. It's worth to take your time because once I'm in the asana, I want to feel comfortable. I don't want to feel, oh, what's going on there? So it's okay to have a bit of stretch, but we definitely don't want any pain. Again, the stretch is more from here up. Think about the pelvic area. Long exhalations. And bending forward. Do. Coming back up. I'm going to keep using the bolster for the child's pose, sitting on the bolster and leaning forward just to relax my lower back, staying here for a few breaths. And that will do. And our last asana is the most comfortable one among all. We're just going to lie down on the ground basically. But it's still a very deep pose working on the sacral chakra to purify the sacral chakra. So lying down on the ground, right hand is on the ground, left on top, and my chin is resting on top of them. My toes are pointed towards each other. And to go deeper, put your attention into the pelvic area. So whenever the mind travels away, instead of following that track, try to bring the attention to to the pubic bone, to your pelvic area. And that will do. Slowly coming into a seated position. And we will continue with the pranayama. This breathing exercise you can do comfortably sitting on a chair, or you can do combined with an asana. If you want, you can put extra pillows under your hips, so please assume a position that is comfortable for you. Starting the pranayama as usual with 3 ventilation breaths, strong exhalation through the mouth, inhalation through the nose. And taking a moment to relax. And now we will perform Sitkarin pranayama, in which we have our teeth pressed against each other and our tongue is pressing against our teeth. So we make this weird sound as we are inhaling. So we inhale through the mouth, through our teeth, as deep as possible, abdominal, thoracic and clavicular breath, and hold it for a few seconds. Feeling the entire breath, the energy moving towards the pubic bone, to the pelvic area, and then exhaling through the nostrils. So inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nostrils, through the nose. Let's begin. First, a regular exhalation. And we will repeat it 3 more times. And now changing our legs, the right foot will go in. It's also healthier for our hips to keep swapping. And that will do. Taking a moment to observe the effects, the sensations in our body, in our physical body, especially in the area of the pelvic floor. Your state of mind, your state of emotions. And that will do. This concludes our Creative Spark Yoga program. If you want to go deeper, you can perform the asanas, the static ones, longer and increase the repetitions. And especially give more time for pranayama to go deeper and deeper. Congratulations, you did something great for yourself. Thank you.